know why it's doing that. Good morning, everybody. Sorry if it's a little darker in here. Try to light it up a little more. Sorry. Just want to make this quick video. Wake up this morning, drinking my coffee, smoking my cigarette. Boom. Nothing but riots. You know, just when we were coming together, just when people were coming together with this COVID BS and people were realizing who the true enemy was, the government seen it. They seen that I'm going to say all walks of life. I don't like saying black, white, Spanish, none of that, because it's taking away from who we are. So I'm trying to figure other ways instead of saying black, white, you know. We need to think of other ways. We need to find out who we are as people, who we are as a person, more like it. But back to what I was saying, people have been working hard to bring people together, and it was working. People were coming together. People are still coming together. People need to forget, the government watches, every move we make. They don't need to send agents out anywhere. They just have agents sitting on the phone, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, whatever. They're everywhere watching every move we make, everything we say. They knew we were coming together. They knew it was working. They tried it with my personal thing is, they see videos, something, like, say the Mexicans, and the blacks, alright? I'm just going to say that. They're working hard for a treaty to come together, but yet all these videos kept surfacing of the black man disrespecting a paisa. And that was blowing up in the media. Everyone was talking about it. They're trying to get the wars to start against us because we were coming together. Things were to a point where people realized who the true enemy was. You know, the government, the police. The enemy isn't, alright, I don't want to say the entire government. There might be a few people in there that really want to be for the people. But they're overrun by these secret societies, these brotherhoods, sisterhoods, all that horrible nonsense. And it doesn't have to be horrible, but it is. And that's what they use this stuff for, is to push their agendas. And they know masses, if the masses are on one page, their plans won't work. But if the masses are divided and they're fighting each other, that's how they got away with everything they get away with. Because we're too busy fighting each other and not worrying about our true enemy. Now, they became our enemy by deceiving the people, stealing from the people, committing more crimes. I mean, I'm going to use the DuPont again, that corporation. Destroyed all the land and everything, killed people with cancer and all that, and no one went to jail, but a man gets caught with a crack rock, he's doing 5 years. You know, that type of system. The system that, all sorts of people get gunned down by the police. But they're mostly targeting black people. And it's always been like that. Or at least that's all they show on TV, to keep us divided. You know, there was one point in my life where I was ashamed to be white because of all the things white people were doing to, I had tons of friends that were black, Spanish, Asian, or they don't even like to be called Asian because they're not Asian. They're either Chinese or there's all different tribes over there in China. So one day I said, you know what? Why should I be ashamed of who I am when it wasn't me slaughtering these people? I'm nothing like those people in power. So why should I be ashamed to be Polish, German, um, Italian, and I think Lithuanian, or something like that along that. I don't know if it's Lithuanian, but it's something like that on my father's side. But anyway, that's what they want. They want us to divide. They want us. It's a mental war game, psychological war all day. As soon as we go out and start killing another person because they're black, white, or Spanish or whatever, we're falling right into the agenda. You're looting stores that have nothing to do with George Floyd. Now, Calhoun made a good point. Adam Calhoun, he said, out of all them stores you're looting, are you going to give that stuff to George Floyd's family? And that was a good point. You know, I'm not clout chasing on this subject. I'm not, none of that. Even my titles, I don't put George Floyd's name first or, you know, this, I'm serious about what I'm talking about. I'm not clout chasing. I'm not none of that. But when I speak, you know, I'm speaking on the topic from how I feel, my true feelings, from my soul, my heart, my mind, my gut, whatever you want to call it. The 7 chakras are aligned right now. So, back to what I was saying. We need to come together. You know, we are coming together, but whenever we were truly, the elders worked hard to get to this point, and it was all destroyed. Not all of it, but it's starting to be destroyed because that big race card is being played again. They know exactly how to divide us back up. They just pull the race card out. Boom. Black Lives Matter, paid opposition. White Lives Matter is the one paying the Black Lives Matter. People, oh no, you just, you know, you want to take away everything we have, and it's not even true. So you don't even look into Black Lives Matter. Look who funds it. The donations and all that, where they're coming from. I don't know everything about it, but I know it's a paid opposition. Every time, like I said, we come together, they know exactly what to do. Pull that race card out, the white and black one. The next, they're going to try to divide the Mexicans and blacks back up because they're already making peace treaties, you know? And that's awesome, man. Like, I don't even have a word to say of how, you know, the younger generation doesn't have the elders that we had growing up in the early 90s. The generation today doesn't have the elders we luckily had in the early 90s. They're either dead or in jail. The government cleaned that right up. Anyone with common sense that was teaching the youth, they deaded them. And it's true. Every time a good voice rises up, they dead it. It doesn't have to be like that, but they always infiltrate with money. Money. They'll threaten your family. Man. I really don't know what else to say, man. I'm thinking because I've always looked up to Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. And people say, why, Chuck, you're white. I'm not white. Stop saying that. And second of all, I don't look at people and judge them because of their flesh. I judge them up here. And Martin Luther King and Malcolm X messages say it all. When I found out someone sold out Martin Luther King I even heard stories of him being an agent. Uh, it kind of bothered me, but do I believe that? Not for now. I don't. So I see more hardcore evidence. I believe someone sold him out. Now, it's Farrakhan says a lot of enlightening things. I'm not going to take that away from the man. He says a lot of enlightening things, a lot of truth, but he also puts in the lies. Personally, I think he's going to lead people down, or he is. There's just something about him I don't trust, man. And I'm not, trying to, being white, or being white, because I'm not white, being Polish and German, people are going to say, why are you talking about Farrakhan? Well, I watch him. Because he does say a lot of true things about people in power, man, and about the white people up on the top of the pyramid. He does. He says so much truth, but yet it's mixed in with deception, the mothership, and all that. Now, if people want to believe that, that's fine. I'm not going to take that away from anyone. I'm not, dissing Farrakhan completely. I'm just saying he's not a Malcolm X and he's not a Martin Luther King. White people, man, too bad we couldn't have anyone like, a Malcolm X or a Martin Luther King. Who do we have? Trump? Who did we ever have that was a good leader? Maybe JFK, maybe, but I doubt it. He would have sold out just like the rest of the presidents. Yeah, I can't think of any good leaders. All white people ever had was terrorists, wanting to conquer and steal, and these white people in power. Look what they did to Saudi Arabia. Look what they did to Iraq, Lebanon, and all them countries and them people. They didn't do anything to America. I was watching that movie last night. This one right here. Hold on, let me find it right here. American Sniper. The glorification of him killing. He even had to shoot a kid, and they justified it. A freaking kid, because he was running with a bomb or something. They make their killing over there like it's justified. It's okay. We were looking for weapons of mass destruction, so it made everything okay because we thought they had them. But they didn't. They didn't find anything. They were even killing innocent people, planting guns on them, but that wasn't in that movie. But I'm just saying, I've seen videos of soldiers talking about it. They said there were so many soldiers AWOL from Canada and the U.S. because they were being ordered to kill children and women, and they didn't want to do it. So they went on a home leave and never came back. Man, I don't blame them. Also, in that movie, they were calling him a legend because of all the people he sniped. And, but the guy that was the sniper, it was so-called the enemy, you know what I mean? When he was probably fighting for his people. Now, I can't imagine being those people in Iraq and stuff, or whatever country that was hit hardest. Probably Lebanon, maybe Pakistan or Palestine. I don't know for sure. But there's one city that was bombarded, and it was regular houses and homes. I think about that deeply. I just don't let it overlook it. What did all those people do to the United States, to deserve to get bombed and lose everything. Just like in Vietnam and all these other wars, it's always the innocent people dying and being punished for these political wars. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's real sad. No one ever looks at it like that. They look at it like, oh, those people deserved it. Bomb them all. How stupid you sound when you say that. I've had friends, friends, older than me, people that, I get wisdom from and stuff, but they had some ignorance in them, as we all do at times. Yeah, he was like, oh, they attacked our Twin Towers, and I was explaining to him, I was like, did you ever research or look into Building 7 or anything? He said there's nothing to look into. They stole the planes, they flew them in there. Even when you research the plane, the wing, and all that, they say the glitches in the film and this and that. Man, those things are most likely holograms. You see the holograms they got now, so you don't think 18 years ago they had holograms? Man, these people have been into technology for way longer than you think. There's been electricity way longer than you think. I'm already 17 minutes in. We need to come together more than ever. We need to stop letting the powers that be slip their, we're falling for every move they put in our way, every obstacle. We should just go around it. We shouldn't try to bust through them, because waiting on that other side is what you don't want, and that's martial law, and they're already putting that in New York, LA. There's other ways to do this. Protesting without violence is the best way to do it, because the more we laugh in their face and don't throw a brick, don't burn nothing down, we just keep piling up with these protests by the millions with no violence. Imagine 1 million people marching with their hands up saying, I can't breathe, all day long, every day around the White House, without burning nothing down, even if they shoot tear gas and they act ignorant with their self, record it, put them on blast, put them on the internet. Don't react with violence. That's what they want. That's why they're antagonizing the crowd. That's about all I gotta say, everyone. Be safe. Stay focused, man, and please think before you act. May God be with everybody, the Creator, the Most High, the One, the Only, the Creator of the heavens, the earth, and everything else. And that's another thing. Don't let religions divide you. Unless you're praying to idols, we're all praying to the same Creator, the Most High. So, that being said, and the Cosmic Mother, that's what I think the Most High most likely is, the Cosmic Mother, man. Peace.